CasualReminder.
Not so fast, please.
Oh, but the Jens Gusek. Some of them has already met him like in the past many times, and thankfully I met him like a year ago. Actually, not him, but an artwork of him, and I choose him like from over here because there's like a kind of our small tradition that usually that the person who already show up their pieces at the European Glass Festival, we are like reaching that person, and we are like keeping trying to show it over here like in the gallery. Jens has came like from Germany. Actually, he graduated the paintings and the sculpture in the glass at Halle. And like since 2013, you've been a director for the glass and ceramic department in the Koblenz. Yeah. Oh, yes. And the CasualReminder, actually his artworks, it is so poetic, so mystery, and it is so multi-level that it's pretty hard to get it. But I'm gonna give like a small clue, like a small explanation for it. I'm gonna try to always like keep focus on the, because his artworks is just like our identification for the exhibition. You can look at them both ways. Neither it's a historic view of the feelings of the persons, of the events, of the just history. And there's another look, his look of all those situations. Mostly, it's not kind of narrative art. It's not also learning. How to say? In English, it is no. It's not educational for sure, and which is obvious and which is totally good, like for me. But for sure, it has so many levels, like in order to understand, because it's like postmodernic artwork, so it has so many layers of like to get to reach into the bottom of the meaning of his artworks. Actually. The thing is that we've already spoken, like in front of the gallery, me, yes, and Gosia, some over here was, I guess. The thing is that we might be kind of tricky. We might put some like 3 or 4 last names like under those artworks, and you would never guess. And we would never guess that the only one person has done it. Because he's always working the way, mainly he's working the way that he is trying to rework the theme, trying to cut off the theme. So all of the stuff that you are looking over here is totally different one, about the meaning first and about the technique second. That's all what I would like to say. Now it's your turn, go ahead.
So welcome to my exhibition. I'm very happy to be here a second time in Wrocław, and I'm very happy that I could show a little more of my work here, because if you pick only one, it's sometimes irritating. Because, like you said, I choose a technique by the theme. So I'm interested in technique, but not really interested in technique. I'm interested in what goes on with me, with a theme I catch. For example, Stalingrad. Of course, I'm a German. I always have to deal with history. I always have to deal with German history in a way. And we were at an excursion in Paris with my students. And so Stalingrad is not existing anymore in Russia, but there is still a metro station called Stalingrad in Paris. So, and there was a couple kissing in front of the sign Stalingrad. And as a German, I was thinking about, is it allowed to kiss in front of Stalingrad? So that was the reason to pick up this and to make a work out of this subject, because Stalingrad is good and bad, and now you could kiss in front of it. This is kind of interesting and rich, and so I picked, for example, this subject for work. And sometimes, for example, like here you see just 2 drawings, Marx and Mao. You can't see anything on the drawings, but you can read Marx and Mao, and there is an image in your brain. Because this is a whole theme which has to do with our history, with our times now. And so the image is in your brain, not really on the drawing. So and this is the way how I'm working.
If there was a problem with understanding of the English one, there's always a way that you can use our leaflet over here and get more into the themes that you are working. Some of them they got a subscription subtitles which are actually extended on them. If they don't have, try to use your imagination. If your imagination doesn't work, try to use Ask. We will tell you all about them.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you very much for all the team here at the gallery. It was fantastic work. CasualReminder, thank you very much for inviting me last year, and I think you were feeling your thing in this too. And yes, enjoy the exhibition, and I'm here. You can ask me if you want to know something. So have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening. I would like to also invite you for some refreshments over here. Thanks very much for coming and stay with us as long as possible. Have a good evening.